So, tell me about your first childhood memory.
I don't know if it's a memory really. But when I was very young, like I don't know, 5, 4, 5, I used to have this dream. I had it again and again and again, the same dream, and I'd be. It was kind of strange because there was no visual, there was no imagery, there was no. It was just kind of sensation, and it was like you were, I don't know, a mouse or something small, and you're being hunted or followed or chased by a cat and owl, whatever. But it didn't have, there were no visuals, there was no furniture, there was nothing, just this kind of formless space, and I'd be being pursued, being chased. Definitely, I remember that, and kind of a sense of panic almost that you're being, and you're blindly running and trying to move, and something was chasing you. You didn't know where it was, and you didn't really know where you were. You're moving and moving and moving, and but it was a stranger because it was such a powerful sensation that it was so vivid, and yet there was no visual, there was no sound, there was no sensory kind of input, but it was all about the sensation. It was kind of strange. It was like a, almost like a weird kind of past life regression thing or something, that you were, I don't know, I was a mouse in my last life. But it was so vivid and so powerful, and I mean I was 4 or 5 years old, and I had this dream again and again and again. I used to have it most nights when I went to, not maybe not most nights, but I had it regularly, and then when I got a bit older, 6, 7, 8, it faded away, and but I've always remembered it. It's one of those things you remember from being very, very young. That you had this weird, strange, unexplained dream, and I've never heard of anything like it, and I've never read of anything that sounds like or kind of explains it, or anything like that. But it was really powerful and really strong. It was almost the film Tron, where they're running around in that world of,
Yeah.
kind of like that, but less defined. It was kind of a grey space, an empty grey void. It all happened in. It was really, really strange.